Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Rift Wizard, shall we? Alright, well, we're on Realm 6, and we are doing reasonable so far. We have a bunch of mana potions, which we'll use, but I want to just try to maximize the use of them to use some Thunder Strikes, probably, because I just want to go for max efficiency. Now we're going to go to this fire circle, as we decided, to continue bursting our fire skills and sorceries. I probably want to level up some of these attributes, and I'm going to save my SP to do that. Alright, so here, let's go in and just preview this level. We already looked at it, but none of these resist fire, which is good. So if I hold down T just to look at the threatened zones, I think, we can actually just come in right here with full dogs and start working on this Raven Gate and be great. So I'm going to drop in, dogs everywhere, and I will Thunder Strike. Like that, and then the dogs kill it, and then I will Thunder Strike like that, and then I think at this point I am going to drink a mana potion, so I'm just going to click this and click myself. Now there is a choice that we could take, like another line. There's many lines that we could have taken. First of all, I could buy a spell with my 3 SP if I want, and use it and then try to charge it up. Or I could have started closer to the fire circle and added max charges to Fireball or Flame Burst, so that if I use a mana potion I would get even more out of it. And that's definitely something that we could consider for min-maxing. But I think I'm okay right here to just use this and get a bunch of charges. And now these fire imps, unfortunately, resist a lot of fire, so we're going to need to just kill them, maybe with Thunder Burst or something like that. I'll just move back. But even though they resist some, not enough. They don't have that many hit points, is the thing. So I'm going to go ahead and Fireball. Actually, let me just try to get some more targets. Maximize this a little bit. Yeah. Let me hit this gate. Make sure it's gone. Okay. Well, there's just a couple of gates down below. This guy's got to go. Alright. So I'm going to move down. And I'm just going to kind of try to get over here. Dogs are doing their thing. I could put a fireball right there. Just spreading my stuff out. Thunderburst right there. Fireball. Gone. Gate gone. There's a few bone shamblers left. But I believe that my dogs can take care of them. You see them leaping around. And yeah, I'm just going to, push spacebar and let it happen. And they did it. They ripped it apart. So, beautiful. So we just push A, pick everything up. Now, before we use the fire circle, of course, we need to check what our options are. So there's a Storm Charge Shrine that enhances a lightning spell. Now, our lightning spell has already been enhanced. There is a Conjuration spell enchantment, okay, and we can get Dragon Horn. Oh no, summon minions reincarnate once. Wow, that's really good. There's a Dragon Horn that's on the level. Okay, so that's cool. And then there is a enchantment circle. So, well, if I go to spells and I go to Conjuration, I don't have any right now, but if I go to Fire, I could pick up fire drakes. And fire drakes, they only have 2 charges. But, you know, this would allow them to reincarnate if I put this on them. Instead, though, I could get, you know, siege golems. The only thing you have to worry about with any of this stuff, okay, is that sometimes these summons will hit you. So if they have a big AoE, you got to watch out for that. Now, Flame Gate says it's an enchantment, it's a conjuration, and it says whenever you cast a fire spell, summon a fire elemental. So I don't know if Flame Gate would work with this shrine such that the fire elementals would reincarnate. Call Seraph is pretty nice. But they only last 14 turns. Interesting. So the question is, do I want to take a conjuration spell to get this shrine, or do I want to take an ice or a lightning spell? All right, so I could go to spells again, and I could just say, all right, fire and lightning, anything else? Right, so there's Pyrostatic Pulse. This is a fire lightning sorcery. Deal 16 fire damage in a beam, and then deal 16 lightning damage to tiles adjacent to the beam. I mean, this is a sorcery. This is actually kind of interesting, right? And what does this do again? This one says, for each 15 damage dealt by this spell or a minion it summons, deal 9 ice or 9 lightning damage to a random enemy unit. Right? This is really good. However, there is an enchanter on the level. So the enchanter is a red enemy. There's also furnace hounds, hellhounds, chaos hounds. So you have to pay attention to the fact that a lot of what we're trying to do is potentially thwarted by this. There's witches on this level. I don't like witches very much. Fire drakes, you know, problematic, but we have lightning. So the first thing we want to do is, I guess, just look at this. So let me take a look at the all right, there's places we could go down here and get all of our dogs. Now this guy got 64 hit points, and he's got a regeneration aura rather. And he's got a nightmare aura that has a 16 turn cooldown. So I don't know if that means it goes off on the first turn or how that works. So he's a problem. We don't want him to do this nightmare aura to kill our dogs necessarily, but we could blow this guy up pretty quickly. He has no resists. So, you know, if we flame burst, like Thunderstrike, we could flame burst him a couple of times and he would just crumble under that. The ice lizards would be annihilated. The chaos hounds are not impressed by fire. So that's kind of a problem. We might be going down here. So is there an enchantment spell that's fire-based that we want? This says all allied units gain stacking 6 damage bonus to their fire and physical abilities. So this is pretty good for our dogs. Eye of Fire, we know this is good. Searing Seal. Whenever an enemy takes fire damage, the seal gains that many charges. When the seal expires, it deals 1 fire damage to all enemies in line of sight for every 4 charges it has. This seal lasts 6 turns. Now, it says whenever an enemy takes fire damage, the seal gains that many charges. So does that, when it says that many, does that mean damage that it deals? And it doesn't hurt us, it only hurts enemies. I mean, it's kind of interesting. And what does this do for your enchantments? Oh no, it just makes it cheaper. So we could try to learn that. Alright, so let's go over here. And if we wanted to learn that, by the way, if we were like, hey, we want to learn that enchantment, that's called Searing Seal, this would cost us 3. So we need to save, well, we'll get 3 on that level, then that's fine. Alright, so instead, let's just go over here, and let's say, do I want to level up anything that we've got? Like, do I want to go Flame Burst and boost its damage to give it 15 extra damage? Do I want to give it 3 more charges? This melts walls. Flame Burst deals holy instead of fire and shields allied units instead of damaging them. That's interesting. It's expensive. And it doesn't work with the enchantment we're trying to get. 3 radius is kind of ridiculous. I think I like boosting its radius. And then, Flame Burst right now does 42 damage. I could have it do 57 damage. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then Fireball. We've already upgraded its damage. We could boost its radius. That seems pretty good. Giving it 8 more charges also seems really good. I'm going to do its radius. And I'm also going to go here and boost its charges. So now we just have a lot more oomph with the 2 spells that are sorceries that we've got. And remember that with this, we just are boosting up all of our sorceries. Alright, so we'll go down here. And this is a ton of enemies. I don't have a great place to spawn with my dogs. But, you know, in reality, they're not going to do a ton on this level anyway. I could put myself here and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs, and then try to move over and take out these 2 gates. This is, on this side, you know, we can spawn in some pretty nice areas and take out this gate, but then we're so far away from these gates. Oh, there's no Drake gate? They're all Raven gates, huh? That's good for us, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I'm going to spawn right here. Okay. And we're going to just start shooting. I'm going to shoot a fireball there. And a burst. I can't see that yet, apparently. So we won't. I also have blink. So I can just blink right here. Okay. That didn't work out well. Let me blink away. So I'm going to blink back here, and I'm going to drink a healing potion. I got hit badly. Alright. So we need to start doing Thunderstrike. I got to take out these drakes. Hey, you know what? Oh, this guy's on me. He should die. He has 1 hit point. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so I need the Thunderstrike. Well. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I think I've been... Yeah, I'm blind, and that's what's killing me. I can't see, so if you ever get blinded, this is a good lesson, by the way, for me and for you. Don't forget to check your status effects, and you can see right here, my range is reduced, and it's not small. It's like it reduced everything by an insane amount. So I'm actually going to use my teleporter. Oh, I can't even use my teleporter. Its range is reduced. Ooh. All right. Let's go ahead and heal. Okay, now we're good. Sort of. All right, we will do this. I think I must have blinded myself, is what happened. No. It was something else. Anyway. That was odd. That was a bad result. Okay. We're going to get there, but it's painful. And this is a great reminder why we want more damage types than just one. Once we kill all of these flame drakes, this is actually, or the fire drakes, this is not really hard for us. All right. Okay. That one's down. There's a gate over there. I need to get to that at some point. Oh, this guy hit me too. Goodness gracious. I somehow stepped into the crossroads. I did not mean to do that. Yeah. This is awful. Alright. Okay. Well, we'll heal. I'll tell you what. even when you're rocking and rolling, an enemy like this that's just immune to your damage, and the weird layout of the walls, it's just a great lesson in, the planning that you need to do. Yeah, this is what happened. This is also part of it. The raven came up and hit me. I mean, I can explain the basics of the game, right? But I still have a lot to learn. And the raven hit me and blinded me. So because of that, I had that limited mobility, which really stopped my chances of taking down anything before it was too late. Oh, I can't target you yet. I can't see you yet. I just have to wait for this guy to come around the corner and then blast. Okay. Now we're good. I used far too many consumables right there. And I need to start thinking about, how I want to proceed, given that. Alright. These guys even made it. Just so interesting. Alright, let's pick up what we got. Okay. And let's see what's here. There's a sorcery circle. This seems amazing. And then there's a dark circle. Okay. So, we can go here, and we can pick up an enchantment skill, but there's only one. And we can also think about, do we want Searing Seal? Like, we drop this, and it does fire damage. It's pretty good. Or we just take Boiling Blood. But this is only for our dogs. Eye of Fire is good. But what other enchantments are there that aren't fire type that we might want? Is there anything else that just seems, super useful to us? Yeah, this gives us a bunch of resists. I mean, Holy Armor is no joke. I honestly might take Holy Armor. And then also, yeah, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to get another, there's a very real possibility that I just pick up a sorcery, but I don't think I'm kind of panicking because I couldn't do fire damage, but in this place right here, if we look at it, there's nothing that's, like, immune to fire. Actually, all of these guys hate fire. Alright, so if we drop here, we get full dogs. We could start launching at this gate, and we should be A-okay. I'm also just out of threat range, but I could also just drop here. This is 35, 35, 11, right? Yeah, I should just drop, like, right here and use Flame Burst and just clear this. Yeah. That's Flame Burst. How's that? Okay. Let's go down here. Okay. Just dropping some basic fireballs. They seem to have stunned me. Maybe the mushrooms just do some kind of a stun attack. Gonna put a fireball there, and that's good enough. Alright. Boy. This level is much easier, and it's just... It's such a good game. There's so many balanced things, and I really hope you learn from my mistake on the previous realm, where I was like, well, I'm sure I can just use lightning on these drakes and it won't be a problem. Well, if you get blinded, it will be. So that's what happened there. And, you know, not having an alternative damage type turned out to be just as bad as you would guess. Yeah, I can't even get through here right now because my guys are kind of blocking the way. I guess I can, yeah, you can switch places with your allies. It's so weird. The line of sight is just so weird through that corridor. Like, even if I flame burst right now, I don't know if I hit anything. I could Thunderstrike. That's pretty useful. Yeah, see, I put a fireball right there, and it doesn't actually go through the diagonals. Like, in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, it would definitely do that. So it makes a mockery, this diagonal corridor of my AoE spells. It's like the perfect kryptonite. Now, we're not in kryptonite land, but it was really upsetting. Okay. I shouldn't have to use any more spells. They should be able to get it. Just spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. Sweet. Almost got it. Take it down. Ding. All right. All right, let's go back here. So what sorcery do we want to add to our kit? Let's look at that. I think it's really worth considering something that's good, that is an alternative damage type. All right. I also, you know, want something that doesn't hurt the dogs if possible. So Void Beam deals 25 arcane damage and destroys walls in a beam. I mean, that's nice. This is kind of both fire and holy, but we already have plenty of fire. I mean, I have 4. I could just pick up some kind of, like, you know, yeah, Mega Annihilate. I mean, this is a single target spell that just does a bunch of different damage types. So it's super powerful. It's a sorcery, so I'd get 2 extra charges, I believe. This is a nice big freeze. This is funny. Cast each of your level 1 sorcery spells on each enemy in a cone. I mean, the idea of that is pretty wild. I only have the 1 level 1 sorcery spell, but it's pretty sweet. There is also crystal power, but we already have that. All right. I'm really looking for something that's just versatile, in the sense that, or not versatile, but just easy to use. Like, does good damage, gonna benefit from, you know, our sorcery, and is simple. Teleport to the target tile. That's good for escaping. Soul Tax is pretty good. So it does damage to the target unit equal to 1/3 of its health as holy damage, and then 1/3 of its remaining health as dark damage, and then you get healed. But it can't kill something, which is problematic. I just feel like I want to try Mega Annihilate. I just like its style. Yes. So we have Mega Annihilate, and it does get 5 charges. So when you're leveling up right there, your skill does not inform. You see we get the +7 damage, we get the extra range, and we get the extra charges of basically a single target, you know, explosion spell. So that's really, really strong. And, oh, I made the classic mistake. Don't be like me. Look at these before you go. Right? But anyway, God, I almost want the Ruby Heart. No, I need Mana Potion and Healing Potion. There is an Arachnid Wizard. So what we want to do is just go check this out and just see. All right, Arachnid Wizard, dude. He resists Arcane and Physical, but we should be able to just, like, hit him. Like, if I put us here, and then I Flame Burst, we should... His location is unfortunate because of how diagonals work from protecting against something like Flame Burst. But as soon as I mean, we could also just Mega Annihilate him very soon. Sweet. Well, anyway, there's so many good choices, and we're still alive at full health. We got a lot of mana potions and a teleporter remaining, but we got to be careful, and we got to just try to get some traction going so that we don't make a mistake like I almost did on that Fire Drake level. Everyone, I hope you're having a great time learning this game, learning from my mistakes, and also just seeing what it's like as the game gets more difficult, understanding the importance of not going in only one damage type, of having both escapability, understanding the debuffs that can happen to you and to the enemy, maximizing your potions, thinking about which rift you want to take, and trying to diversify enough. So we got a nice defensive spell in Holy Armor. We have Blink, and now we have a single target nuke. We got a bunch of AoE, and we have our summons. So hopefully we can keep making choices to make this character stronger. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're learning and enjoying Rift Wizard. Take care.